Alright boys, here's everything you're going to need to know for the livestream update 1.5. First things first, Merlin is obviously coming. Her weapons are going to be a book ice DPS, a wand lightning DPS, and a staff burst for fire. Now these are going to be all of her masteries needed for all of her weapons, as well as her 2 outfits that are coming. Fire will not be getting an outfit. Now on the bottom right you are going to see her weapon. This is going to be for her ice spec, and you are seeing that correctly. There is a small section about tag damage. Now a lot of her mechanics for her ice DPS are about tagging and increasing tag damage, and while this might seem very odd at first, they did showcase her in the Tyrannus raid, and there was a small segment where she was just smacking bosses for 1 million damage, and here's a small snippet of Daisy tagging in and doing 1.6 million damage thanks to Merlin. So this might be a lot better than we actually think. This is going to be her outfit along with her weapon. To no one's surprise, is going to be the Sacred Treasure. These are the 2 new armor sets coming to the game. The first one is going to be coming from the raid dungeon Tyrannus' Sanctuary. You're going to be able to run this raid twice a week. The boss is weak to ice and wind, and it looks like we're going to be getting our first sets of free-to-play cosmetics. While the second one is going to be coming from the new Abyss difficulty of the Golem. He is going to be weak to fire and darkness, which means our boy Meliodas is just can't stop winning. These are going to be the new engraved equipments that will be coming with the new Golem outfits. As mentioned before, we are now going to be able to wear our armor sets along with our engravings. However, they are going to be nerfing a lot of the armor sets, not just the sets themselves, but also the substats to compensate. However, it should be an overall buff. Next is Time Space Sector 5 and 6, and that is going to be Fraudrin and Deanne. And as mentioned in Development Notes 13, they are taking First of Minds and Deep Spider Nest out of the dungeon pool. You will no longer be able to do these, and instead all of their loot is going to be added to the boss challenges, and we are going to be getting both of them at the same time. So if you do the boss challenges, you're going to be getting the regular boss challenge reward, as well as the additional loot from the dungeons that you would have gotten. So we're basically going to be double dipping on loot, which is the best way they could have handled this, and I really like it. We also have new crafting recipes, and you are seeing that correctly. They have a new blueprint for 15 SR Magic Crystal Shards for a single SSR Magic Crystal Shard. It is probably the worst thing I've seen in this update, so please do not use this blueprint. I am positive they're going to lower this in the future, so just save yourself the hassle, don't use it, wait for a future update. We also have a new Sunstone Alloy 2.0. This time it's called Malachite Alloy, and it's green. And where do you get this ore? Well, that's going to be in the new zone, Sealed Sanctuary. This new zone is not only where you get Malachite ore, but also the Wasteland Amber needed for Merlin's masteries. We're also getting a new pet, the Fluffy Snow Moth, as well as some quality of life changes. We're going to be able to use 2x cube keys for 2x the rewards, and elite bosses are no longer going to cost cube keys. Daisy will also be making a return in this update, so if you missed her, you'll be able to summon her once again. This is the check-in event. Feel free to pause it and see everything we're going to get for checking in. This is the Conquerors event. Not sure what this is for, but these are the rewards. This is the login event, so we're going to get 100 star fragments every day for 14 days. And for Time Attack Season 2, it's going to be Orgot in Sector 5 and 6. And here is a recap of everything that is going to be on the 1.5 update. And that's everything, guys. You guys have a good rest of your day.